And also if it's not. If it's validated, all good, it means there's no error, it's processing. But if there's any error in your Excel file, then you would be receiving the notification on the right here, and it would actually list you the errors. So how to submit a new profile, we've just seen it, how to delete a new profile. So this presentation will really help you and guide you remembering, where to click to perform each of these tasks.
Hi, Noel.
Yes, Adam.
Hey, I saw some questions in the chat box.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for telling me. Sorry, because I don't see that. Obviously, when I'm in presentation mode, it doesn't blink. Okay, I mean, feel free to either talk or I can quickly look. Really? Wait, I mean, you see some questions? How come I don't see them? Probably they were not addressed to everyone, but just wait, how come?
The question is that can the printers change the Excel files names before uploading?
Can the printer change the Excel file name before? I would tend to say yes, but don't use any funny characters. So don't use the $sign, the dash, But I would tend, I mean, we didn't really receive any instructions, but wait, hold on a second. The only thing it says, let me refresh, is that the characters should not be special characters. So do you want to import an Excel? Please do not use special characters in the file name. So I would tend to say, yes, the file can be named, whatever. It doesn't have to respect, the same file name as the one that was downloaded. I will still double check with Estelle just to make sure, that technically we're not going to break something, but I would tend to say it's fine. Don't use special characters. But I'm still going to double check to make sure I'm not saying something wrong here.
Okay. I think they are just inputting the date into the Excel file so that they can know which versions of the Excel file they are uploading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we can chat later. And the other question is from India's partner. He asked which regions for India.
Alors, which region for India? Hold on a second. Let me refresh the page. So it's still the old, it doesn't say AMA. So that would be part of IMEA. I stands for India, Middle East, Africa. So we do not have India here in the pick list on its own, which actually it's a good point. Maybe at some point we need to update to separate India from MEA. Or to have APAC, which maybe, yeah, well, AMA is more for us inside. Yeah, I think we have to think more of what makes sense for the printer rather than our internal PNG naming of the region. Yeah, but I will see if we can possibly separate India from MEA. And if not, then at least for now, India would be part of what we call IMEA. Okay?
Yeah, I think it was clear, and maybe we can proceed. And if I see some other questions, and I will remind you.
Yes, thank you, Adam. And I don't know why I could not see them. That's funny.
That's okay.
Okay, so now to the do's and the don'ts of the system. So first, there's something very important to keep in mind is, you don't have to open a CCJ request for each and every job that you get. If you are doing what we call a repeat order. So if you are printing again a same artwork, let's say you printed this artwork 3 months ago and now you need to print it again, this is what we consider a repeat orders. So for repeat orders, as long as the data that was provided, so that means the IPMS number, the dependent library, the brand, business unit, and region is correct, then you don't need to place a new CCJ request. You can just go into the repo server and reuse the CCJ, that had been provided back then. You will only place a new request for repeat orders if the data was not correct. So if maybe Ariel had been associated to hair care or to grooming, which is not the case, should be, been attributed to Fabrica, then you would place a new CCJ in order to correct the information. But if the metadata is, correct, then you can simply reuse the CCJ. There's no need for you to place a new order. And as already mentioned, one CCJ request by printer site. So if you are maybe a CCJ requester for multiple sites within your company, you will have to make sure that you are splitting and separating, the requests per site. And obviously on the form, it will never allow you to choose multiple sites. You would be tempted to do so in the Excel sheet, but please, don't mix up the different orders. For the Excel sheet, again, very important to always download the Excel sheet that is present in Web Center. Never reused a template or previously filled in a request from your hard drive, because you might have some functionality or, some profile, some information that is missing. Also, do not alter, do not change anything within the Excel template. If the information that is in there, does not meet your needs, please contact end-to-end support and tell them what you would actually need to have, added into the template, and we'll be considering if this is something that is feasible. But do not modify, do not alter the Excel sheet by yourself. When entering Web Center, if you feel that the system is slow or you cannot click on the button, it's not working properly, before you actually contact the support team, we recommend you to clear the cache of your browser. This is one of the most common, technical issue, if I could say, although it's not one, it's just that the system would remember some, of your previous selections. So it's proven useful with Web Center to frequently clear your cache. And also, it's not mentioned there, but I noticed for myself that it works better in Chrome than in the other browsers.
Hi, Emil. Another question?
Yep.
Yeah, the CCJ's printers we see before Web Center systems is launched. Are they still valid? I guess so, right? Yeah, because
yes. And that's going to be in the next slide. Some of you printers, you might be part as well of our Artwork Direct to Print program, which means that you do already have access to Web Center. So this is still valid. The only thing we would need to know is, we would need actually to slightly change your profile so that you can access the CCJ part, because it requires the profile to be slightly changed for that. So if when you go into Web Center, you were previously, a user of Web Center and you realize you don't see the Submit CCJ tab, then please let us know and we will change the profile accordingly. I mean, when I say profile here, I mean your user profile, not the ICC profile. Okay. Talking about ICC profile, quick reminder that it's important to keep them always updated. So either, by submitting a form to add new profiles, just as important as it is to delete old ones so that we don't